Hello guys, it's Sun Gaming and I'm reacting to Mom Forces Daughter to be an Influencer by DharMannStudios. I might as well explain why we're 1 minute and 35 seconds, huh? So first of all, essentially this whole thing is like a montage, like you know those montages where the characters explain how they have the perfect life but then they suddenly switch to the bad stuff. That's essentially it. Where she's like, oh, I've always had exceptional grades, my girl squad, all of that stuff. And then her dad is basically, as she says, all school, no fun, quote unquote, and that he gives her prison warden vibes. He works every day, and her stepmom is essentially a shopaholic. And you might as well go to the mix since she is both, she both has a drinking problem and spends so much money to the point that she makes her husband's credit card reach their limit. Essentially, that's it. Like I feel like I don't need to mention anything else. Anyways, let's continue. Let's begin, shall we?
Wanna say so. Okay. Oh. Look, Kira, you got a comment from Eric Forvol.
Okay, I might as well say this right now because I forgot and I want to just go on with the story. The links to the channel and the video are gonna be in the description, so if you want to see the original, it's in the description, no worries. Anyways, might as well continue into it.
He said my favorite TikToks are the ones with Kira in them. OMG? Guess who made $50 on her TikTok?
Just for making those silly little videos? Keep it up, girlfriend.
Did you girls do your homework? Your eyes should be on your textbooks, not glued to your phones.
Ignore him. You girls have my go-ahead.
Oh no. This is not looking good.
We need to talk.
About?
You can't keep spending like I'm made out of money. I'm not. You've gone too far out of line. You're constantly running up my credit card with your lavish purchases and Uber Eats orders. You act like we have a maid who will magically pick up after you when you make a mess. Not to mention the constant day drinking.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Really?
Sage was supposed to pick us up an hour ago. I hope she's okay.
You must have forgotten the other day when you didn't pick up the girls because you were passed out drunk.
I'm gonna go be McAvoy.
What do you want me to say? This isn't the life that I signed up for, Alan. You knew from the start that I'm a gal of luxury. I just want to...
Yeah, a gal of luxury. Might as well add a gal of irresponsibility to the mix because, like, if you're telling me you can't even pick up your own girls from school because you were passed out drunk, you might as well be called a gal of irresponsibility as well, huh? Anyway.
A Porsche and a nice big house. Not this.
Yeah, I get all that. And as soon as I make senior partner...
Oh, God. Senior partner. I've heard it.
You're taking pills with alcohol? What are those even for?
I'm prepping for my surgery down in Mexico. I'm catching a flight tonight.
Wait, you're just gonna leave? Who's gonna take care of the kids?
They're grown.
Anya is. Kira isn't. How could you not discuss this with me? And we can't afford another procedure.
Okay, we'll just open a new credit card. Or don't. I'll just find myself a rich hunk who actually wants to spoil me. Shouldn't be too hard with my new nose.
Leadership isn't about being the loudest voice in the room. It's about hard work, setting an example, and lifting each other up.
Together, we can make this year the best year yet.
Yeah, I would also like that when it comes to the whole leadership thing is that a leader is usually the person who's the most helpful because if the person manages to help everyone and lead them to the right place, then of course they're the leader. It's not. You can also add that to the mix, you know. Anyway.
Applause is like music to my ears. What can I say? I radiate main character energy.
Hey, you killed it. Like you did really good. I was thinking if you're free this weekend, maybe you want to come to the game.
I'd rather poke needles in my eyeballs. Ugh, I need to talk to you.
But
Alone?
oh, okay.
Ugh, bestie, what are you doing hanging out with a member of the Geek Squad?
Come on, Portia. Matt and I have literally been friends since kindergarten. He's a total sweetheart.
Ugh, whatevs. moving on. Huge agenda item. Party tonight.
Ooh.
You have to come. There's gonna be tons of cute boys, music, alcohol.
Okay.
Please tell me you'll go.
I gotta ask my dad.
Ugh, no disrespect.
I'm pretty sure her dad would have said no anyway. Like, the moment I heard alcohol, I immediately knew that her dad wouldn't allow it because guess what? If you drink alcohol, you must be 21. And she's very clearly 18 at the very most. There's no way she's of age to drink. Anyway.
But your dad always says no. Can you just ask your stepmom? I mean, she's the coolest.
If you ever get tired of Mr. Drill Sergeant, you're always welcome to come stay with me at my new apartment when I get back from Mexico. I love you, girls.
Wait, does this mean that you and Dad are no longer together?
Are you two trying to catch a cold? Get inside. And put on a jacket next time.
So that situation is kind of complicated.
Oh, come on.
Honestly, the man did the right thing. That woman is the biggest red flag to ever exist. I don't know if she showed her luxurious lifestyle, I guess, after they got married, because it would only make sense that he married her before he knew this, because, like, how would he why do I keep stuttering? How would he allow her to do all this? Like, now that I think about it, why did he even give her a credit card? If she's known for doing this, did he really have to wait until she quite literally pushed the limit? Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
You have to come. I don't want to go without you. Please, please, please.
Not the puppy dog face. She literally looks like that one emoji with the big sad eyes. Fine.
I'll give them this. They did the whole emoji face thing really well. They actually did it really well. I say this because they're not usually known for this type of editing, so I might as well give them credit for it.
Hey, Dad. Question. Can I go out tonight?
No.
Can you at least pretend to think about it?
Well, I would, but according to this, someone has a math test tomorrow.
But...
Look, Anya, I said no. You know how important this test is.
I don't know what to do. He barely lets me get 2 words out.
Ugh, big yikes.
Shouldn't you be studying?
Shouldn't you be knocking? There's a thing called privacy.
Oh, and why do you need privacy when you're just doing your homework?
I already did my homework and studied for my test. Anything else you want to add to my plate?
Look, honey, I know you're upset about not being able to see your friends, but I'm looking out for your best interest. In order to be successful, you have to prioritize long-term goals over short-term fun.
You say that as if I don't work my butt off. The library is legit my second home. I'm always spending hours there studying.
Yeah, okay, sure. Wait, you've won first place in every... Oh, okay, sure.
And you're still on my case.
And I am so proud of you, honey. I promise this is all for good reason. You'll thank me one day.
Shut the door when you leave.
Honestly, it's a good thing that we actually got to see what her dad was like, because if you guys don't know, you probably don't know, since I barely explained the montage at the beginning, but essentially, she said that her dad gave prison warden vibes. If she says that, then she never saw prison warden, because trust me, they are much more strict. The guy is pretty much doing everything. Trust me, like, if he said no because she has a math test tomorrow, imagine his reaction if he actually knew that there would be cute boys and alcohol. Alcohol, like, okay, she's like, you can pretty easily guess from the high school setting that she's not of age. Like, her dad would, like, if the cute boys one did make him say no, the alcohol definitely will. There's no way he's letting his daughter drink alcohol when she's underage. Anyway.
I know. You can invite Matt over for the weekend. You two can study together, just like old times.
Sneak out? I haven't done that before, but it was kind of liberating to see how Sage left without his approval.
Anya Marie Blyle, are you trying to sneak out?
I was just getting some fresh air.
You need fresh air so badly you have to put half your body out the window. You know better than that. And on a school night? Have all those TikToks fried your brain? Maybe I should put parental controls on your phone and a lock on your window.
What? No way! This is such a joke. All I do is follow your rules to try and be the perfect daughter. It's exhausting. And I can't just go out for one night?
Not on a school night, and especially not on a night before a test.
Cap, you wouldn't let me go out if it was spring break or the weekend. I can't with this. You're turning this place into my own personal Alcatraz. Which is why I'm gonna move in with Sage as soon as she's back.
He's gonna regret that because, like, again, like, I honestly don't believe her word when she says, oh yeah, you never let me go on spring break or on the weekend. I honestly don't think I can believe that. Why? If she lied about him, if she said that she gets person word and vibes from him when he quite literally isn't like that, like he's just looking out for her, then, like, yeah, he's honestly in the right. Like, I doubt any of you guys would disagree right now, or they disagree with me right now when I say that he's fully in the right. He's fully in the right. Like, I repeat this so many times because I'm being genuine here. Like, she's totally in the wrong. Like, tell me, guys, have you ever seen a story from either DharMann or anyone else where the characters partied without there being some sort of negative consequence? No. Genuinely no. Like, these things always end badly in some way, shape, or form. Like, he's looking out for her, if anything, and mind you, he's saying no without knowing that she's going to a party specifically. Like, I'm telling you, if you actually knew that she was going to a party, especially ones that have cute boys and alcohol, he would definitely lock the house down. I'm telling you, he would lock the house down. Anyway, let's continue, shall we?
Move in with Sage as soon as she's back.
Anya, you don't mean that.
Is she ever coming back?
I hope so, honey. I hope so.
Guess who made $100 on her TikTok last week?
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Wasn't it just $50? At this rate, you're gonna be making more than your dad soon.
Too bad we can't just skip school and become full-time TikTok stars. We'd make so much money.
No. No. How dumb are you to suggest this? You know, I might as well get a good frame before I actually talk about
School and
this. Okay, that's a little bit of a better frame, but anyway. Like, do they realize how dumb it is to become full-time TikTok stars? First of all, how many TikToks do you need to make a day? Like, genuinely, how many? Because, like, if they were long-form creators, I'd understand how skipping school altogether can make them have more time for their videos. But because of the fact that they make TikToks, which genuinely don't take that long. Like, of course, some people make TikToks that are, you know, 5 minutes long, 10 minutes long, stuff like that. But for the most part, most videos are like 1 minute or 2 minutes or maybe 3 minutes at most. And I'm telling you, that definitely doesn't take much time unless the content is the type of content that's heavily edited. Like, unless it's heavily edited, I genuinely doubt that that her skipping school would make a difference aside from her playing more. And also, depending on TikTok for revenue, that's the worst possible decision you could possibly make because short form content isn't that profitable. What do I mean by that? Quite simple. For someone to make profit simply via short form content, they would need a lot of views, like 1 million, 2 million, stuff like that, to even make a decent amount. Meanwhile, for long form creators, they only need like 10k or 100k to make a decent amount. Like, you see the difference? Like, I'm not joking. Look up how much look up how much short form content makes in general, and you'll find out that it makes much less compared to long form content. There's a reason for that. It's because short form content has ads in between, meanwhile long form content has ads in it. You know what I mean by in between when it comes to the short form content is that you see ads between videos, not in a video. So like, honestly, I feel like I'm delving way too deep into this for a story, but like essentially the main problem is that TikTok isn't really profitable unless you maintain high viewership, which, mind you, there's a reason why there's a called stability and a peak. Every YouTuber and every TikToker has had their own peak, but then they fall. I wouldn't say they fall off completely, but like they fall to a sustained level. Like look at any creator in existence, you'll find that they have a peak, the highest video that's ever been watched, and then they slowly dive down until they make a stable amount. Like let's say 100k per video or 1 million per video. You know what I mean? Like unless she maintains that peak rate and gets sponsors, she will never be able to make a livable wage. Like my guy, TikTokers and YouTubers depend on sponsors to make a living. Like they basically depend on sponsors. Why else do you think they accept more sponsors? It's because they need the money to be able to keep making their content, because AdSense simply isn't enough. Anyway, let's continue, shall we?
Become full-time TikTok stars. We'd make so much money.
Do you have any orange juice or anything other than...
Ooh, mimosas sound great.
Ooh.
I could give you girls a few convincing doctor's notes, and that way you could stay home and record TikToks.
Really? Are you sure that's a good idea? 'Cause we have the student council meeting, and you're president and I'm VP, and...
Facts.
Yeah, and not to mention, we're gonna have so much to catch up on if we...
Stop. You're killing the vibe. So what if we miss one day?
That day just so happens to be important. Like, do I even have anything to say anymore? Like, her stepmom is, first of all, someone who wastes money for no reason, irresponsible. Like, I feel like her stepmom doesn't even know what responsibility means. She's like, yeah, forget your responsibilities. Forget that you're the president of the student council that's supposed to maintain behavior. I don't know, like, now, I'll be honest, I don't really know much about the whole student council thing, so I may be wrong, but aren't they the ones that make sure that the school is somewhat organized and all that? Because if that's their job, then you should be there instead of being like this. Like, I don't even know what to say. Her stepmom is a waste, what's up, wait, isn't there a name for people who waste money? A big time spender, I guess? No, but a big time spender usually means someone spending a lot of money. Like, that money could still be spent on something that's useful. I honestly don't know what name would be for it, but like, her stepmom is both someone who spends a lot of money on stuff that's useless, to the point that she basically bankrupted her husband before leaving him, and she's irresponsible. Like, you're telling me you married him, and mind you, like, she looks like she knew that he had kids beforehand. You married him, and yet you're irresponsible to the point that you can't help him take care of the kids. Like, you're essentially just a leech at that point. She's essentially just a leech. It's a good thing she left him or he left her. I don't know who left who, but it's still a positive for him, because that woman was simply a leech. Nothing more, nothing less. Just countless red flags on one woman, I'm telling you. Anyway.
Ugh, grody. Ghost him. He's nowhere near your level.
Why don't we put this phone to some good use and record some content, yeah?
Yeah. Come on.
And of course we have a montage. I'll skip like, yup, beat music as always. I'll see how long this lasts, because some of these montages are so short that I don't even need to to pause the recording.
Do we...
Yeah, I'm not even. You know what? Even though I'm supposed to skip this since this is a montage, the Bob house. I'm gonna continue this for a little bit, even though this will increase the chances of me getting a copyright claim, just to know what they're gonna say. Anyway,
Do you really want to use the Bob House post? This is
the Bob House. let's just say if you're on the internet, let's say the last couple of months, you know that you probably were as shocked as I am when you saw the name Bop House. Do they even know what the word bop even means? Anyway,
Do I look as as I feel?
It's giving lethargic Paris Hilton.
I'll take it.
On the bright side, it looks like Mama Sage gave you some really good advice because you're gaining like a buttload of followers.
What? No way.
Anya.
do you guys think it's important that I go back? I basically pause the recording, go back to see what her stepmother talked about, or not. You know what? In the grand scheme of things, I don't think it really matters anyway, so we might as well just save our time, huh?
Hey, do you have last week's assignment? It's late.
What?
You know, this is not like you.
Ugh, he's right. I've never not turned in an assignment before. Yeah, I just have a lot going on with my parents being separated and whatnot.
I'm sorry to hear that.
OMG. You're like a bad rash that won't go away.
I was just gonna talk to Anya.
Let me ask you something. Did she ever make time outside of school to hang out with you? No? It's because you're tragic. Get the hint.
I'll give you an extension, but get the assignment in. We want to keep your perfect score.
I'll do that.
Let's go.
Guess who just made $300 on her TikTok?
Didn't I tell you that you're gonna make bank at this rate?
What sort of life fancy is she living? Because, like, you know what? I'm gonna let the video go on, and I'll gotta check in the background how much TikTokers actually make, because there's supposed to be a fixed rate. Because I am telling you, this amount is unbelievable from one TikTok. I'm gonna check I'm gonna let this video go on, and I'll check. Anyway.
Give me that phone. We gotta keep this momentum going.
What are you doing?
You'll gain way more followers if you just show a little skin.
Are those the kind of followers I want?
Those are the followers that liked you shaking it and made you that 300. Trust me.
What would Dad think?
That doesn't matter anymore.
Okay.
Now I understand why they made a reference to the Bop House. Of course. Sell your body for profit. That's essentially what you want. Let me guess. By the end, she'll tell her daughter to make an... I'm honestly worried about saying that word because, like, I don't know if I can say it or not. You know what? I'll say it. It's not like YouTube will censor me. Like, what? Is she gonna sooner or later make her daughter make an OnlyFans or something? Like, I really want to know. She might gonna make her daughter make on OnlyFans since, you know... Okay, so I looked it up. I told you guys I would look it up, right? So, a TikTok usually pays around 40 cents to $1 per 1,000 views. 40 cents to $1. I honestly feel like I'll pick something like 50 cents as a reference because, let's be honest, rarely if ever do YouTubers make, or even TikTokers make this. And also, may I ask how long her videos are? Because if you guys don't know, one of the requirement is that the videos must be original, which they probably are, and at least 1 minute long. 1 minute long. Oh boy, how are we gonna deal with this? Because, like, I don't believe in a whole moment that I wouldn't believe in a second, or even a second, that her videos are over a minute. Because, like, these are the requirements. I'm like, I genuinely need to know. Oh wait, what? That number is way different. Okay, I might as well go on with this quickly because I feel like I've been sticking with this point for way too long. But I found a figure that's even worse. 2 cents to 4 cents per 1,000 views. Like, what? I feel like, honestly, I feel like this number is a lot more reasonable because, like, 40 cents per 1,000, it feels like a little too low. But, like, if that's true, if the 2 cents is to 4 cents is true, because I feel like I can't believe the whole 40 cents to $1 per 1,000 views. I can't believe that, really. Like, if it's 2 to 4 cents, then she's gonna need around like 100,000 views. I think it's 100,000 views, right? Or I think, or 10. Oh yeah, 100,000 views just to make $2 or $4. Now, of course, if the number is 40 cents to $1, then that would be a lot more. But honestly, I feel like the 2 to 4 cents makes a lot more sense, because 40 cents to $1 per 1,000 views feels a little over exaggerated. I don't know why. But anyway.
You know my rule about phones at the dinner table.
Oh, Dad, you know about this?
Yep, I'm not risking myself getting copyrighted.
A parent?
You call that parenting? You're ruining my daughter's reputation.
You're overreacting. She's 18 and already making a lucrative career for herself online.
She should be focusing on making a career for herself by getting into a good college. Hello?
Since when can we afford a shopping spree?
Since you've been making serious money on your TikTok, you just passed $5,000.
Wait, but isn't that my money?
As your manager, I'll keep track of everything for you. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be making this money in the first place. Look at this. This would be so cute for your next TikTok.
My dad would never let me wear that.
Well, it's a good thing that he isn't in charge anymore.
Another montage? Really? Are we not done? And also, I might as well say this. In my very personal opinion, if anyone agrees with the stepmom, then you've got something wrong with you. In my very personal opinion, I would say that, because, like, her mom, or I guess her stepmom, because they keep mentioning it multiple times, her stepmom is completely in the wrong. Like, I think most of you guys already know this. Like, I feel like I don't really need to say it. But, like, okay. And also, it's a montage, huh? Yep, it's a montage. Might as well go on. What the beep, 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 beep. What the genuine Bruh, this is so reveal. How is that even allowed? Wait, might as well check this. My phone's overheating and it's all your fault, everybody. What? Yep. What did I say? What did I say? She's gonna make her daughter make an OnlyFans, huh? I can tell. I can very clearly tell. Anyway.
Called you into my office?
I didn't even know the principal's office existed before today, so... No. I can't believe I got stripped of class president because of my TikToks.
This is not who we want representing our student body here at Buckside.
Wait, so Frances is gonna take over since she's VP? What a traitor!
Hey, Ani, I saw you failed your test, and I need help getting your grade up.
Desperate much? Anya doesn't need good grades anymore. She's TikTok famous.
Oh. Hey, can I talk to you for a sec?
I might as well mention this right now. If you guys see that my video is as long as the original or a little longer, know that the reason is because I keep skipping the montages, so I'm not actually doing the full duration. And also, yep, Anya's gonna make an OnlyFans. Gonna do it. Anyway.
Are you okay? This isn't you. You're intelligent. You're someone people look up to.
Oh, great. Not another lecture. He's sounding like my dad.
If you want, I could find a way to delete all your videos and you can focus on getting your grades up.
Look, I'm fine, okay? You should just worry about yourself.
On.
give me the scoop. Is your dad still a total stick in the mud?
He's fine. Honestly, we're both worried about Anya. I came to check on her. Where is she?
I set up a little paid meet and greet for her, so she's meeting all of her fans. She's fine.
You let her go alone? Have you seen how disturbing some of the comments were?
Don't worry about that. People will say anything online, but it's not like they do anything in person. All attention is good attention because attention equals views equals cha-ching, ching, ching.
Where is she?
I mean, as much as I want to retaliate, the stepmom isn't technically in the wrong. I don't remember her name, but like she isn't really in the wrong. I feel like the original quote was all publicity is good publicity. That was the original quote, right? Because like yeah, all publicity is good publicity because yes, attention equals views. Why else do you think rage-bait YouTubers exist? It's because those YouTubers make their money by intentionally making us mad, so we comment, so their videos get spread more, so people get even more mad, so they comment, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? You see what I mean? So like what she said, what her stepmom is saying isn't wrong. But like you're telling me, you let your stepdaughter go there, alone, when the comments were all perverted? Look, I've been trying to stay in my lane with the whole swearing and all that since I know that because I'm reacting to DharMannStudios, my audience is gonna have children, but how long can I really pretend when the video itself goes into kind of adult topics? Anyway.
Yeah, she's fine. She's totally fine. She's really fine.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow your roll there, little lady. Aren't you a little young to be here?
Yeah, and so is my sister. I just want to make sure she's okay. Please, she's apparently meeting some fans. I just want to check on her. Just take me to her and then I'll leave. Please.
Make it quick.
Yes.
Come on.
I don't even know what to say. What the? Correct me if I'm wrong, but is it me? Like, I'm pretty much getting into adult territory. I'm sorry, but I gotta do this because if this video is getting into adult territory, so am I. Like, is this me or does this look like a child, a kind of child? Okay, you know what? Not even a child-friendly version. No, it's straight up like a YouTube-friendly version of a freaking strip club. Oh boy, I can't even stay child friendly anymore if the thing isn't. Like, with the whole, all of them being old businessmen being into young girls, like, this is basically the YouTube friendly version of a strip club. Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? No. Anyway.
Anya? Let's go, we're getting out of here!
No!
Mama Sage set up this meet and greet for me. And these guys paid like a lot of money to see me.
Look at where you are. Have you lost your mind?
I don't want to risk the music being copyrighted, but like, music is good. But anyway, might as well go back to the real thing. A meet and greet. With them paying a lot of money, and all of them being old men. Do I even need to say anything? What's more to say that I haven't already said? Like, this video has pretty much gone into adult territory without the swearing. Like, I have to ask, how is this video not PG-13? Like, Dhar Mann used to make PG-13 videos before. How is this not PG-13? This should be PG-13. Like, the whole idea of a woman selling her body, essentially, and the people who tend to come to the paid meet and greet are old businessmen who look at the girls wearing very revealing clothing that pretty much show everything but their private parts. How is that even? How is that not PG-13? You're telling me that kids can watch this? How? Genuinely, how is this allowed? Darman, this is PG-13. How did you not clarify it as such? Anyways, let's continue, shall we? Like, yeah. She leaves. Boom, boom.
Kira, she was not supposed to spend the night here last night.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen her since yesterday.
What?
And please, stop your groveling until after 11 a.m.
Kira didn't come home last night. Kira's missing? A nightclub? You just let her walk out there by herself? You shouldn't even been there yourself.
I know, okay? I'm sorry. I already feel sick to my stomach.
I can't believe the cops haven't found her. With today's advanced technology, you'd think they'd come up with something soon.
Yep. Look, from what I've seen, especially that nightclub I'll repeat this again, is practically a child-friendly. Okay, you know what? Not even child-friendly. Like child-friendly would be disgrace. It's essentially a YouTube-friendly version of a strip club. But what are we doing? Like, wow, these men turning up to see her. Like, I honestly doubt that she said that, like, okay, I don't honestly know about the US's rules that much. I don't know if she needs to be 21 for this type of stuff, but, like, anyway.
I think I might know someone who can help.
Shouldn't be getting drunk where you're too cool for school friends.
I need your help.
Okay, so after analyzing the data from her TikTok engagement, I was able to narrow it down to a single user who only comments on posts with Kira in it. The username is Eric. It's Eric Forval, which is backwards love for Kira, and the account belongs to Jeffrey Bombardi. And give me a second. You have your address?
Okay, let's go. The police are already on their way. I texted you and Sage the address. I will meet you there.
Wait a second. I skipped a bit, did they? Wait, no, don't tell me they did. Don't tell me. I'm gonna try to check the footage, but like, what did they do? Up to you, then she cries, and yep, I didn't miss anything.
Get down on the ground! Get down on the ground! I wasn't gonna do anything bad, I swear. I've got all these balloons, you know, with the rubber chickens.
Where's my little
and
girl?
The squirty flowers to make her laugh.
Anya?
I feel like you guys pretty much have the same reaction as me when I say this. How is this allowed on a Dhar Mann video in the first place? How? Should it be for kids? So you're telling me you have a story where a woman practically sells her body just to a paid meet and greet that I don't even want to know what happened after the camera cut open, because like they say that there's nothing wrong happened, which I honestly don't believe. But and then they have a person who's essentially a PDF file. How is this for kids? This is 30 plus at the very least. How? Darman, you usually put PG-13 in the name. Like, how is this not PG-13? This isn't a story to tell to young kids. Anyway.
I'm okay. He was just really weird and wanted to play games. Something about him not having a childhood?
Can I get your statement?
Thank God you're okay. I'm literally the worst big sister ever.
Oh, you can't take all the blame. Your mom should have been protecting you. Both of you. Get in the car, girls.
Okay, is that woman her mom or her stepmom? Because, like, I think I remember in the prologue they said stepmom, right? Because I would have made the biggest miscalculation in human history. Yep, stepmom. It's in here, stepmom. Anyway.
Wait, whose car is that?
Oh, I made senior partner.
You made senior partner? Oh my gosh, Alan, that's amazing. I am so excited. We are gonna be going on so many trips.
Please tell me he says who's we. Please tell me he says who says. I want him to say who's we. I want him to say that so much.
Oh, and I'm finally gonna be able to get that bag I've been wanting for so long. Wait, what?
Oh,
What's
just in
going
case you
on?
didn't know, child negligence is a crime. But don't worry, your new guy can pay your bail, right?
Hey, look, I'm really proud of how you turned things around. Keep up the good work.
Okay, like, how do I say this? Oh yeah, first of all, like, when it comes to the dad, like, if there was something I want to say really badly. Oh yeah, no, you know what this was about the stepmom? This stepmom irritates me so much that if I could go through the screen, I would pick up the chair I'm sitting on right now and hit her to the face with it. I'm telling you, I would have done that. I would have grabbed the chair, go through the screen, and hit her to the face. I'm telling you that. I would have done that. I want to do that so badly. She irritates me that much. And again, like, you know what? Let's leave that question that I was gonna ask until the end. That basically a summary of, and that basically is for the whole video. Anyway.
Hey, congrats on being class president. If you have any positions available on your cabinet, let me know.
I'll save you a seat at the next student council meeting.
Look who got an A.
Wow. Hey, we got an A. It's good.
Anya? Can I talk to you?
Anything you need to say to me, you can say in front of Matt.
Fine. You can't be seen with him. You already deleted your TikTok. Are you trying to plumb to the bottom of the social chain? Just think of all the parties you're gonna miss out on.
I don't care. I realized my dad was right. In order to be successful, I need to prioritize long-term success over short-term fun.
Whatever. You sound just as lame as him now. No one's ever gonna be associated with me.
Yo, we heard you took down the pedo with all your nerdy Cody stuff. Honestly, man, you're giving Tony Stark vibes. It's pretty cool. Think you could teach us?
Yeah, me and Anya this weekend are gonna be coding. If you guys want to stop by.
I'm in. Free, yeah, thank you. Sounds so dope.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
So, I made a few bad
Are
decisions.
you free this weekend?
But again,
In the words of Taylor Swift, blah blah blah, I don't care. Anyway, might as well skip to that part. First, I want to ask a very simple question, which is, how is this video even allowed as like a normal video? Cause like, not like as a normal video as in it should be age restricted, but like, DharMann usually puts PG-13 if the story is generally PG-13. And like, you're telling me this one doesn't count? Let me recount the events and tell me if you believe me, if you're with me when I say that this should have been PG-13 or not. So first of all, you have a woman that's doing well. Okay, fine. Might as well skip to the real parts because, you know, we've already seen the story. You might as well skip to the real parts that should make this PG-13. The fact that she's practically selling her body, and they mention the Bob house. Yeah, she's practically selling her body because her mom told her so, and the comments are extra creepy. And also, the nightclub. That nightclub genuinely looked like a YouTube-friendly strip club. Just, if you remove the sexual stuff out. Like, do you guys see what I mean? Do you guys see what I mean? Like, if you remove that stuff out of the equation, this is essentially the same thing. Old men looking at younger women who are barely wearing any clothing. Like, the clothing that she wore is basically just concealing her private parts. Anything else is shown. And the fact that they were all older men kind of made me sick to my stomach. I don't think I even want to go back to that scene. I don't think I even see older men, and also the PDF file. Like, how is this allowed in a G-rated video? Like, you know how it's usually G, PG, PG-13? Like, if this video were to be rated, it would be rated PG-13 at the very least. Because, like, how could you introduce all of those elements to a story and it's still for kids? How? Genuinely, how, Dhar Mann? Your videos are supposed to be for kids. And mind you, even if he goes to more serious stuff, he makes sure to put PG-13. Like, if you look at, like, if I'm pretty sure he still has the playlist, which has all the PG-13 videos. Like, one is about a guy selling drugs, one is about a man requesting an, I honestly don't, honestly, with those types of stuff, I don't know if YouTube allows me to say this or not, but, like, essentially wants his wife to get rid of the child because he doesn't want a second daughter. But honestly, those videos were for a long time ago, like way before I started my reacting career. So if you've been only watching Dhar Mann semi recently, you probably never heard of them. But like, Dhar Mann, this story should be PG-13, not just this. Like, again, I'm not saying you should age restrict the video. I'm saying you should at least say that this story isn't just for any kid to watch, because any parent would genuinely be shocked. Because again, those topics aren't the types that you would show to a kid. A kid, Dhar Mann, you know as much as we do that your channel is for kids. Oh, this is so bad. I wasn't honestly expecting this. But like, when it comes to the life lesson, prioritizing long-term success over short-term fun, obviously true, very true, and also good thing that she deleted her TikTok. Like, the fact that she made a meet and greet that with older men makes me sick to my stomach. I don't even know what could have possibly happened there. They probably didn't go too far with it because this video was still supposed to be, you know, still kind of for kids. But like, if this video could have been 18 plus, oh boy, you know what they could have done with it. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm done. Like, I'm generally done. I don't even want to think about it for 1 second. So, as always, the links to the channel and the video are in the description. And as always, on the list is a most recent video. On the right is a video YouTube recommends. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.